Hey, welcome to this week's master class. So don't forget, liberate your soul here every single Friday for your master classes. Every single video follows on from the next. My name's Vanessa. I am helping you overcome those past traumas that are tapping you on the shoulder when we reach the age of 30 and above, and how you can live a healthy, soulful, amazing life, expanding your career, your mindset, and your journey. I do apologize. I was looking out the window because it might rain, and I know what God is like at the moment. He's chucking it down as he sees me put my washing out every day. God is used throughout all my videos. This is not a religious practice. Let's get to it. Okay, so how to get results from the gym. I see it all the time for years. So I see women do this. I'm just going to pick up this glass. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, then. So what's he saying next? What's he doing? Where's he going? Who? What? Oh, right. Is that it? Is that done now? We've done them bicep curls. What should we do now? And when I was very egotistic and I was finding my way breaking into the fitness industry, spending thousands on coaches and spending thousands on trying to get my brand out there, when realizing it is all about what's going on up here and how you see yourself. So not really the most valuable amount of money has been spent. However, nothing's ever a waste of time. I wanted to scream at these women and say, stop wasting your time. So the number one thing with women in the gym is they have no idea what they're doing. They have no confidence, they have no consciousness, and they don't want to ask any questions due to the three previous factors. So it's a huge problem and it's a huge issue. Fitness, well-being around the health sector is a huge, big deal in the way I teach women completely liberate their soul. And the first thing I advise you to do is not to go to the gym. Just stop it. Just stop. If you are some of my ladies that are up in those exec corporate roles, okay, and you have a regular income that's coming in, you are more than capable of spending some money on yourself and getting a nutritional coach, or tapping me up if you want a program personally. You want me to be your accountability partner in your fitness and personal training scheme. But ultimately, it works better when you're able to see your PT out on the gym and you are able to physically do those exercises with them. There are millions of personal trainers, millions of fitness coaches. And whilst I appreciate, I'm still watching that weather, I apologise. Whilst I appreciate we are all in this new world, there's one thing that we will not be able to put online, and that is hairdressing, beauty therapy, and the fitness industry. Even though everybody wants to talk about, I do this online, I do that online, and I have coached so many women trying to get out of their head funk of getting the body they want and really revitalizing their health after a health scare or whatever. They've gone to these online PTs, and there is an accountability, but equally they've been dropped, they've been screamed at, shouted at, and what the PT is trying to do is to create this accountability, but the woman, I'm speaking to women specifically, that's why I'm mentioning women, hasn't got a clue what she's doing. You might watch a video and I'll know what to do. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a fitness coach, I've been one for years. I'll know what exercise that is and I'll go, oh yeah, no problem. But you might not. We all have to learn in some way. You're going to fail, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to get the wrong end of the stick, you're going to do your exercises wrong. And when we feel pain doing an exercise, stop. You're doing it wrong. We step back, we move on to the next one, or we sort of listen to the body and jig the exercise around a little bit until we don't feel that discomfort or pain anymore. Or you can go and ask one of the members at the gym. If you are obsessed with the gym and you think that shifting weight is going to get you your results, you're wrong. Because what's happening is you are not programmed to cause pain on your body. Weight training is pain. It causes momentum through pushing a resistance to work the muscle. And that muscle builds up lots of different hormones. This causes an aching, sensation in the muscle a few days later or maybe a few hours later called DOMS. If you do the amazing class with Les Mills Body Pump, I'm a body pump instructor, it is a great place to start in understanding weight training. It's a cardio-based workout where you are burning fat, building on that lean muscle. That's muscle already that you have. You're not going to get massively pumped doing body pumps, but you are able to get a significant workout and understand the basic concepts of weight training. You are not going to get those results when you are on your own in the gym with a workout plan. And the reason for that, darling, is number one, you haven't got a clue what you're doing. Number two, you haven't got the confidence to ask any questions. And number three, honestly, you're wasting your time. The best way to execute your workout plan is go and speak to the gym staff. Ask them if they do a package that they wouldn't mind showing you through the workout you have got. What would their advice be? It might be the fact that they charge you for the hour. So what? Pay for the hour. Get the right information. Contact people like myself. Reach out to me. Say to me, I've got this plan. What the bloody hell do I do? This is where I've got it from. This is what I've been told I can get out of it. What do you think? Get other people's opinions. Join my fitness boutique where I do online on-demand classes. You are in an accountability pod. You are able to speak to like-minded women. You are able to speak and discuss about these workouts with a highly trained professional. Do you know what I mean? So you're not going to get those results out of a gym program if you haven't done it before, you haven't got the right people to speak to, because you're going to be in completely the wrong headspace, and it is a waste of time. Now, when you are a busy woman, you haven't got time to waste. You've got a maximum of 60 minutes, and that includes parking the car. Now, I've spoke to millions of women, and every single one of them has said the same. I was a mum with young babies at one time. My husband was in Afghanistan. I was working. The kids were in the creche. I didn't have the time neither. I loved being on maternity leave because I was able to lose my weight and start my weight loss journey again after, check the bicep, after having the kid. I'm in agony today talking about DOMs. Absolute agony, I will be honest. Anyway, moving on. I'm watching that bloody rain. You better not rain. Don't you hate it? You put your washing out and it starts going all gloomy. Anyway, yeah, so go and speak to like-minded people. I've lost where I am now, but anyway, we move on. I digress, as the word goes. I love that word. Anyway, that's where we're at. So that's what I was talking to you about, millions of women. So I spoke to loads of them, and I was once that woman. Now, I started doing the classes. It's safe. It's done within the hour. You've parked your car, you run in, you do your class, you get out, you get home. In a class, it is a known fact. Science has been spending millions of pounds on it. Yawn. It is a known fact that we work better in pods. It is a known fact that we work better when we have accountability. We have somebody to turn to. We have somebody to say to us, you're doing a great job. Well done. What a fantastic job. I also advise that when you go into your Group X class, enjoy it. Get down the back. If you're conscious of the way you look and you're conscious of your body, they're full of people like you and me. Get the baggy t-shirt on, girl. All right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. Get the t-shirt on. Just go and have some fun. And that is what Group X is about. It is great that these programs are on the telly. It is great that these programs are on the internet, and that's amazing. But even like my program, the boutique has a set amount of classes. We have master classes every month where I collaborate with other women that are doing different stuff in the industry. You can take your workouts and put your headphones on and do them in the gym. You can take these master classes and take them elsewhere, especially if you're traveling and you're doing all different things. And that's amazing. But nothing beats the environment of being with other people. And if anything, we learned that through lockdown. So what my absolute advice here is how to get results from the gym is to combine building your own knowledge and mistakes and failures, do it. Find out what gym plan you've got and how it works for you by asking other professionals, seeing what they think and how these exercises work out. I remember it's raining. Bear with. Oh my God. Shall I put some? Let me put you on a break. Oh my God! Let's put you on a break. I'll put some background music on, shall I? Let's just take a break. Hello. It's pissing it down out there. Honestly, I had to get it in because I've done my bed linen and everything. Anyway, so I apologise. We are back after a short commercial break. Um, so that's where we're at. So get the advice. Sal, speak to the professionals. Ask them what their advice would be on whatever you've got your work out from. Speak to me. Leave comments. Ask the questions. Um, bloody ants. We've had them everywhere. So that's what you want to do. Okay? Don't get so stressed out about what's right and what's wrong. Everybody loves to put their two penneth worth in. You open that door to the fitness industry and you're like, hello? And it is mental. Everyone's like, what are you doing in here? You shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing that. And it is exhausting. It's exhausting. I've been the egotistic personal trainer. I got to the point I used to sack some of my participants. And that's why, because as a personal trainer, you want to get results for people. You're in it because you want to help people change their life. And when they're not changing their life and they're not doing anything, that's when I realized it's more to do with that. It's from here. It's understanding who and what you are. And so when I would get to that point with my clients as a personal trainer, I was like, I'm not just a personal trainer. This is why Liberate Your Soul was created. And I tried to go back into that after lockdown, and I was like, this is not happening because I'm not giving people what they want and need. You know, I'm not just a personal trainer, and they didn't want to know anything beyond that. So that's the problem you have. When you are a participant of exercise, everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon and force you down a rabbit hole you don't actually want to go down. So if you watch the previous videos, it's all about eating healthy, working out your macros and what they are. This video is about how to get results from the gym. And if it's your first time and you've got no idea what you're doing, fail a couple of times, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Build up the confidence. That's what I was saying quickly before we lock off today. I was saying that when I first started getting back in the gym, I've always been in the gym. I've always been involved in it because I come from a man. My father was world champion judo. Do you know what I mean? So I've always come from a very athletic background, and there's a huge issue with mental health in my family, which has then led on to obesity. So I've always been very, very conscious and cautious because I wouldn't be here today. I'm 37 now. My father had his first sort of heart attack, stroke at around the age of this age, 36, 37. It was always going to kill him. Do you know what I mean? And he knew it was. So we was always very, very conscious. He used to believe that fitness and health cured everything. I used to believe that, but then I realised there's a bit more to it than that. And so that's where we're at. That's why I'm here. And this is what I do for other women that struggle with losing weight, that struggle to understand in loving themselves. It's such a difficult way of life when you're letting your diet and the way you look control the way you live your life. It's exhausting. If you're fat, you're fat. Do you know what I mean? If you're happy being fat, you're happy being fat. I know instructors that I used to look at and go, who does she think she is? The audacity. She's about 20 odd stone. She's half the size of a house. Who does she think she is? But then I realised she's probably fitter than me. She enjoys her food, and she's not letting it dictate her life. And so fucking what? Do you know what I mean? That's up to her. That's her choice, Vanessa. And I used to say that to myself. Living through that ego, it's not a nice place to be. But this is me now, you know what I mean? And so it is absolutely about enjoying what you do. Sorry, I've got a really horrible runny nose. It hasn't gone well on this video today, has it? So this is where we're at. Be free, my darling. Don't be afraid to ask the question. Get yourself out there, enjoy it. And if Group X is the way forward for you, like it was for me, and that's how I built up my journey, then that's exactly what it's about. Any woman that is starting out, I do advise you to do aqua aerobics, aqua jogging, or dance aerobics, or something that's fun. Or go back to what you really enjoyed at school. Yeah? Lots of love. See you next week.